You might think this is my actual computer, but it's not. It's called a virtual machine. So essentially, it's a computer inside of a computer. It's a fake virtual computer inside of my real actual system. And let me show you this. So in reality, there's actually this top bar here, and I can minimize it. And look, this window right here looks like a whole nother Windows system. And the best part about it is this isn't hard to do. Quite literally, all I have to do is launch it like I launch any other program on my computer. I just click on it, and then it loads for a second. You got to give it a quick second here to load. And boom, I have another Windows computer inside of my Windows computer. You might think, what's the point of this? Well, it's because everything that happens inside of this VM can't escape into my actual system. So I could run malware in here. I could run viruses. I could run ransomware. I could click that shady link. I could do whatever I want in this VM. And when I'm done with it, I click this, click OK, and it's gone. It's disposed of. Every time I start it, it's going to be fresh. Windows Sandbox is really cool because, and it's really great for people who aren't very tech savvy but want to have better security. Because if you get sent a shady file or you want to download this cool program, but you feel a little iffy about it, you want to make sure that it's safe, right? You can always put the file inside Windows Sandbox and check it first. So let's say I have shady.exe, right? This program's not actually going to work, but let's say I had shady.exe. What I can do is I can right click and I can copy, and then I can paste it inside of my VM like this. And then I can run it and just see what it does. And if it turns out to be malicious, it tries to steal my login info, it tries to hack me. Good luck. You're not going to find anything. Running anything in a VM has like 10 times better security, I would say, than just running it regularly on your computer. And that's why that's why I'm kind of sucking the dick of Windows Sandbox so much, because it's really great. Now you may be wondering, how do I get it? Well, it's actually very simple. All you need to do, you need to have Windows Pro or better. Make sure you're not using Windows Home. You can type in about your PC, and then you can go there and check information about your PC, and you can check if it says Windows Home or not. When you're installing Windows, you can choose which version you want. Click Windows Pro, and then go here and type in turn Windows features on or off. You see, fellas, my SSD is on its last legs. Anyways, enable Hyper-V. So you'll see this option here that says Hyper-V. Don't worry about any of this other stuff. Click Hyper-V, and then come down here and check mark Windows Sandbox, and then click OK. It's going to load for a bit, ask you to restart your computer, whatever. Restart it. Now you need to make sure you have virtualization enabled on your CPU. A lot of you probably just thought for a second there that I spoke moon runes, but it's fine. What you need to do is when you restart your computer, bash the F keys, bash delete, bash whatever, to get into your BIOS screen, if you know what that is. And then from there, you can enable virtualization. It's different depending on your computer. It's always different depending on your manufacturer and stuff. So just look into that more on how to enable virtualization. You need to make sure it's on for your CPU, which it should be by default, I would imagine. And if it is, then just you're good. And then Windows will say that it's updating, give it a second, log in, and then you can open up Windows Sandbox. With that in mind, I hope you found, I mean, this video is pretty quick, it's pretty simple, but I really wanted to demonstrate like just how easy this is, because a lot of people really don't talk about it. A lot of like security focused channels and stuff I see really don't talk about Windows Sandbox, and a lot of people don't use it. Why? I mean, it actually makes the complicated part of having to download VirtualBox or enable Hyper-V and then go through the process of setting up your virtual machine and installing Windows and doing all, like, instead of doing all that nonsense, I can just click a button and it works. Like, it's very headache free. So if you're interested, give it a shot, because I promise you Hyper-V and Windows Sandbox are really cool ways to improve your security. I know a lot of people who come to this channel because they're pretty paranoid about their security, or maybe not even paranoid, but they just want to improve their security. And like so many security channels on YouTube, I hate to diss on the security community, but y'all do really suck when it comes to simplifying things for what I would call normies, people who aren't very tech savvy already. Like trying to do all this tech wizardry is like really complex for some people. So I mean, my mission really is to try to help simplify and demystify computer security, because it's not actually that difficult. And I hope this video was, I hope you found it educational. So thanks for checking it out. See ya.